Morning, guys. I meant to get on here earlier, but I had to get TV ready. Not real life ready, TV ready. But I wanted to say good morning before everyone got here, before the crew got here. The kitchen is clean. Oh, it is a rainbow, isn't it? Well, kind of clean. I mean, as clean as you can be with a toddler, right? We ended up getting just bagels for everybody and some coffee, just for the crew, but the kitchen's looking pretty good. Tonight on the blog, I'll do a final reveal of the whole thing with the sources, and I'm also going to be talking to you guys about the new stove, because you guys know we got a new stove. I'll have the link to the pot filler. I'll have the link to all the things. But let me put a question box up here and see if you guys have any kitchen questions, and I'll answer them throughout the day.
Oh, that's so nice. So cute. So scary. Get out of here. Get out of here. It's okay, he's nice. Okay.
I do have not a cooler, but I have a little storage.
Don't storage. That's so cool. It's sunny.
It's sunny. Does he like the sun? Yeah, black feet.
And the tail.
Look at his hands.
And what tail?
And his black tail. It's long black.
In the office working right now, and I think this is the island that you're talking about. We moved it up to the office for storage, so I'll be styling around here soon, and I will show you guys more of this space. I actually have a ton of cabinets, so we have all of these cabinets on the lower level, even down here, I guess, under the bench, which I haven't shown you guys yet. Stay tuned for the vlog post tonight. Then we have all the island storage, and then on the other side of the kitchen, we have all of these cabinets. And then if you've been around a long time, you also know that we have a butler pantry. So no worries about storage here. We have so much storage, sometimes too much because it holds a lot. So anyways, Jose did make these shelves and the peg rail. You can swipe up for the blog post yesterday. We included the link to that tutorial and the tutorial for many other things and all of the things you see here. So swipe up. I realized I hadn't shown my face yet today. Not that you guys are here to ever see my face, but I thought I'd pop in and say hi because the crew is on a lunch break. They're eating sushi right now. How delicious. But I have my trusty camera here. I've been taking cell phone photos for the blog all week, and I thought, I don't know, for this final kitchen reveal, I'll take my camera out, I can't talk, and shoot some photos. So I'm running around like a crazy person while they eat lunch, taking photos for the blog, and I will get them up for you tonight, so you can kind of see the final reveal of all the work we did this week on the kitchen, and more of the kitchen, because a lot of you have a lot of questions, so hopefully the blog post will answer all of them in one place for you. I'm talking too fast, but I'm a little nervous today. After lunch, we are getting filmed in this space. So it's been kind of crazy, but a good day. And so I hope you guys are enjoying a little behind the scenes. I'm not going to show them, but I'll show a couple more things later. This butcher block is one of my favorite antique finds. A good friend of mine found it for me, and it was a really good price. It needs a lot of work. It's kind of starting to fall apart a little bit, but we'll get to that later. For now, it looks beautiful, but they didn't change a thing. When they came in this morning, I let them know. I was like, listen, I redecorated, did all this stuff, cleaned, but feel free to move anything. I always want to be accommodating. It's an honor to do this. They didn't change a thing. That's such an honor. And I'm going to blog this window seat next week, but I'll talk about it briefly in the blog post tonight, but it was a DIY. But this is a type of daisy in a cute little pot, and then this is a citronella. I'm gonna have to do some like research on dusty areas because I get so many of these comments that are like so afraid of dust. I don't know if we're like abnormally low on the dust scale, but I do not get a lot of dust, and maybe it's because I use the items often. A lot of comments about this bag over here. I think it just looks closer in photos maybe, but if you are worried like if this was gonna have a big flame, you could just take the bag off the hook, but no, I'm not worried about it. These windows here, we have the barn, and then we have the orchard over here, and the sheep. There's some fencing over there with a field. If you come over here, you have more of the porch. Coming over this way, you have the she shed over here. There's the sheep pasture and barn. Out these windows, you have the greenhouse, our little patio set up over there, the clothesline, and then that is the garden, if it will focus over there. And then you have more of the pasture out that way as well. Actually a find from my friend Farmhouse Supply, Megan. So thankful that it fit here. So I kind of just bought it on a whim at the market, and it just kind of fit here. And then I put our little antique drying rack on top, and it worked out great. Done so many different looks in this space, and I love them all. It's just my spirit. I like to try new things, but I do have the breakfast nook bench here, and we just did something different on top. I will blog it tonight and more extensively next week. I owe you guys a whole blog post on this and a full extensive review of my thoughts, but we are the type of people, we learned that we don't like to keep our fridge stocked. We were letting a lot of food go bad. We were wasting a lot of food, so this works best for us because we buy as we go. This fridge, and then we have one in our butler pantry. I will do a swipe up to both. It's actually a splurge or save. This one was the splurge, and the one in the butler pantry that's very similar is the save one. So I'll do a swipe up here, and I will hopefully blog this for you soon. We're talking about this jar, and those are oats. We have oats, flour, sugar over there. I hope that's the jar you're talking about, but now when I look at it, I think I'm seeing corks as well. So it's definitely oats. Question, yes, my bum is all the way back on the seat and my legs are underneath it, and it's very comfortable. So kind of hard to tell in photos. I think that I don't know, I think they look far away in photos, but I'm 5'2" and I am parked right. I'm 5'2" and I'm parked right underneath it. You can either put your feet here, or there's these little stirrups you can put your feet in, but we sit here all day, every day. This is where everyone sits. I love them because Cope can no longer push my stools around the house, so. A great question. I just don't love curtains and blinds unless they're needed, and I want as much light as possible in here, and I don't know, we feel comfortable without them in this space, so yeah. Had no issues yet. I've debated tile, I've debated many things. Beadboard was just a really super affordable, quick option at the time, and we really love it, but no issues yet. Reassure all of these messages, I probably got like 50. How do you keep it clean? I constantly clean the kitchen because it is a dumping ground for our family. Everyone gathers in the kitchen, all of our guests, everyone is always in the kitchen. We're cooking, papers, and all of to say that you're not alone in this, and you are seeing like a glimpse on here. I'm not usually like in the thick of having people over and like in the thick of a busy night showing things on here. It just was TV ready today, so it's clean. On this, I enjoy keeping our kitchen clean and enjoy keeping our house clean. Like, it's something I enjoy doing, but if you don't enjoy it, that's not a bad thing. It's just not a bad thing. So please don't compare your houses to others on here because we're probably showing it when it's clean.
Why is 3/4 of my life just cleaning my kitchen? For real, anytime I have a free moment, I'm like, I guess I need to go do the dishes now. I guess I need to go break down that cardboard. I guess I need to go sweep the kitchen. Like, I have other interests. I have other hobbies.